Whoa. Season's greetings to all. Season's greetings. uh, as you see in the title of this video, I'm about to just deliver some kind of little thoughts, but wow, I've I've had this YouTube channel for about 10 years. 10 years. Oh, and no words can describe how, amazed I've gone to keep this channel. This might be the longest channel I've ever had, to date. Cause man, and I gotta tell y'all, it's been a pretty exotic ride having to, you know, hanging on this platform. It's very, it's so tremendous though. And it's been a lot, seeing the evolution and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, this ain't the first time in a long time that I've gone to survive anything. I mean, I've had this channel stay up afloat. It's just that um, when I reflect on everything, because I'm about to get to that, but yeah, man, I'm just humble that I was able to, be able to grow somewhere and just have a, little sense of entertainment to, you know, appreciate those that stuck around and are starting to, look at my videos in any shape or form. But yeah, uh, when I first got on the platform, this ain't the first YouTube channel I've had. I've had an old YouTube channel. I think it was called Nux Silver 99. So yeah, I remember having to make, when I first started, it was in 2010, because that was like my first ever YouTube channel. That's where I started. When I first started video making, I started off making Sonic the Hedgehog videos, and then, you know, and then I remember, you know, part of my head, I kind of remember having to make a video called Knuckles' New Voice. And I used to make like stock images and whatnot. So I used to make like, on Microsoft Paint. Because I used, back in the day, when I started making videos when I was 14, you know, I used to do like Movie Maker and all that stuff. So it's definitely what I've done, Yes, I've made a lot of webcam videos during my times as a teenager, and I started to just develop a lot more as a video editor. Those videos were, when I look back, weren't really at top quality, because again, I started when I was 14, and then I had more of it at 15. And you know if future me is able to, find the videos some way, shape, or form, because when I started, I think it was an old XP computer that I used for K-12, because I used to do like I used to do like online public school during that time. And they used to give us like XP computers, and that's when I, decided to, mosey on to making some content on my YouTube channel. But when I look back at the old YouTube days, I see, quite a widespread evolution. So it's like, you know, it just, in terms of the channel layouts, it's not as the same as it used to be, because we used to customize our channels back in the day. So like, I remember having to, make little colors, that we had the backgrounds and all that stuff. We remember having to, different kinds of colors on the templates. But I don't know, YouTube seems to take that kind of creativity onto our channels, and it's kind of a shame, because that's what I kind of enjoy. But I could show those of you that haven't not those of you that some of the younger audience that don't know about it. I could just show you an example of what I still got a screenshot of my first ever YouTube channel. I'll leave that in the description, you know, because I still got an image on my Facebook page, and I think it's still like it's like a JPEG image, but I'll leave in the description. But yeah, I used to when I look back, you know, I haven't really, made made a whole lot of Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. I'm talking about, confirmed characters and all that. Yeah, and just kind of, and I think I used to do videos that discuss on favorite games. Those were really the best. So like, eventually, I think it came down to like the reason why I had to delete that YouTube channel was just considering because I was thinking someone was gonna hack my page or something, so I had no other choice but to take it down. And I mean, I guess it's just for the best too, because I mean, it wasn't just that. It was just a simple fact that most of the subscribers I've had, they weren't really real, so like they were like sub for sub. But I remember having a whole lot of views on one of my videos. Now looking back now, and I remember the highest. I think the highest view video I had was on Sonic Generations, and because I had the confirmed character list, showing stock images of some of the ones that will be in the game. But yeah, that was probably one of the highest view videos I've had. I think it had like 20,000, somewhere around that range. But that was like 2011 when it was new. But yeah. But and then I think I had another channel that I had in mind. Name wasn't too keen, but it's been a bumpy ride having to resurrect a YouTube page and such. I think I had then it was Nux Tiger 99. I was short lived. I had it from because the first YouTube channel was October. I closed that October 2011, and then I think the Nux Tiger 99 channel I had since I think it was like I think I had that October through December 2011. But yeah, I mean, and that's when I eventually, took a little time off of YouTube because I mean, I was being, there was a lot, personal issues going on, because you usually be like, cyber stuff, and because you're like, you never know who you meet on the internet because there's always trolls and whatnot, so you just gotta just be careful and all that stuff. But yeah, and then that's when I was able to come back and eventually create this current channel that I am, because initially the name was Nux Shadow 99, but I remember starting out with I think it was like an end of 2012 video. I don't know, I tried to see if I could get the file for that video, but I'm not able to find it. But yeah, I mean, I think when I first started, I started off with my first ever YouTube video. Now, one of my first YouTube videos that I posted in March of 2012. It was called "Goodbye to the Old Channel Layout," which pretty much showed like the design of what the YouTube channels used to be on the computer. But yeah, because that's when YouTube had to use like the gray ones and all that stuff. And it was skeptical, but now it's like they've changed the site design so much that we're just stick with banners. And the banners, it kind of takes away our freedom of creating color, because now it's just white, and the only thing that you can customize is the banner. And it's been that way since 2013. And then we had the gray background YouTube in 2012, and that wasn't too great. It was, I mean, it's still, you were able to have that's the last time we had a background. But if I If I show an example, I'll leave that in the description. But as far as getting back to my content though, I had like I had a whole lot that I didn't know what I wanted to do. I know I had aside from that video, I think I started making the reaction videos since November of that same year when I started making a reaction to uh, Lucasfilms being bought by Disney. I was like, okay, I like that. And then, it was pretty cool. It was, now looking back at it, it was a little humorous. And then, and I wasn't, during that time, I didn't really make too much of it. Again, I was still doing high school around that time. And then I had, then I do some of the gaming stuff. I used to do like Team Fortress 2 on my computer. And, I did like that for a little while. I used to record stuff on the, I used to use like a software called Fraps. And then, that's where I was able to record some of the footage that I had when I was playing the game, because it's an online community game. I like to post my highlights of how I play certain servers, but yeah, it's cool. And then I had to I've done that for for those few years following, and then I think I might have stopped because I needed to my computer screen was messed up, so I needed to probably get a new one. But I mean, I had a pleasing time making those videos. And anything I like to do more in the future. But most of 2020, I didn't really do nothing since then, because again, it wasn't just don't know what content to make, but it was also what kind of video should I make? It's like, I had a lot going on in 2020, like we all did. It's just priorities of having to finish up, going through with finishing up college, can do some stuff. And it's been going very well. I'm just about 5 classes until I get done, getting that public health degree, and that's a story for another day. But I like to reflect on how my channel has grown, within these last decade, I should say. It's a lot. But I think in the beginning of the year in 2021, that's when I started to make, that's when I started to have some sense of making some content for my channel. So like I used to do like some of the stuff that I watch, I make reactions out of that and just give my take on like, in a I guess an amusing or a positive kind of take, just be real, but not too positive, because I like to just give it a little spin, because I like to just entertain y'all. So, I've had my footing on that, and that's when I started to really go about my reactions, some of the content that I watch or play, it's been doing good wonders, bro. But yeah. And then I think aside from it, I mean, when I look back at one last thing, I look back in 2011. I think I used to have like I used to experiment on a gaming commentary. We used to do like a commentary. I remember there was a day where me and my brother used to do like a commentary, and there was a few other friends. We used to do like a commentary channel. That wasn't really much of my thing, to be honest, because when it comes to commentating over games, especially games you haven't played, you're kind of in a stun, and then sometimes I would repeat some stuff, and it just wasn't my cup of tea, man. I pretty much put that away, because I think we started like in July, and then I think we kind of discontinued it. I think it was very well in the end of 2011. Now I think on top of my head, you know. But we couldn't really keep that going, because that just wasn't my thing, man. But yeah, it's just mind blowing. I'm just humbled. I just like to say I'm incredibly touched with everything that I've gone through on the platform. You know, be able to figure out my footing on what type of videos I'm willing to, you know, build from scratch. So, you know, because I'm more of a gamer. You know, I like to do some of the gaming content, and if I ever decide to, you know, make some more, obviously that will require me to having to get a new computer later down the road. But right now, I'm just incredibly humbled and blessed at how far I've gone to become active on the platform. You know, because I mean, I'm not like too active where I just post content every week. I'm just active where I just post whenever I feel like it, whenever something interesting comes up. But that's pretty much the direction that I'm going through. And yeah, you know, I just want to say I thank for each and every one of you for the support. You know, I've never gotten to continue making some content without your attention. You know, I mean, the 60 plus subscribers that I got, you know, it's game changing. You know, I'm just glad, you know, whether it's big or small, I'm glad to have some people who actually tune in and view my content from time to time, and it speaks a whole lot of volumes in a way. And yeah, you know, I just cheers to more cheers to more shenanigans in the future. And you know, I'm looking forward to all the plans I got in 2022. You know, just take it, you know, whenever, and just branch it out to a lot more, because, you know, I'm excited. I'm getting done with, you know, I get done with online college, and we'll probably just, you know, try to spice it up a little as far as the content's concerned. So yeah, you know, cheers to everything. You know, I hope everyone's having a happy holiday. But I just wanted to take a time to reflect on everything that I've grown to do. So yeah, that's about it. I think, you know, I appreciate all the support, and cheers to more, all that. And hope everyone has a safe and a happy holiday. So yeah, I shall see you in the new year, and say that hi to the Christmas tree. So those are so saying sayonara and peace.